You see, for the same reason that even in the most developed country in the world, school kidnapping takes place. Last year in the US, we also witnessed at least 3 or 4 school kidnappings. And that is in probably one of the most developed countries in the world. Now, the thing about terrorism is that the terrorists don't live by your own rules. And they are especially, interested in soft targets. See, they know that what is going to get global attention is actually kidnapping school children. And we must be careful also. We can't turn all our schools into barracks. What is important to me is the intelligence gathering, surveillance, rather than the physical presence of the soldiers or policemen. But even the soldiers are there, and they find out that the lives of the children are at risk, they're not going to dare them. But the truth of the matter is that you are dealing with people who don't think like me and you. You are dealing with people who have absolutely no rules of engagement. You are dealing with people whose motivations are completely different from mine and yours. And anywhere in the world, this is how terrorists, this is how they operate. But the important thing is to learn from what is happening and adapt. For instance, we were in the process of saying, do we close all schools along the borders? But then and then disperse the students to other schools. Where you can have where you can have probably adequate security, so to say. But when you look at Kagara is not really at the outskirts. It shares no boundary with any country. It's about 2 hours drive because of the bad road for Mina. Now, of course, but the important thing is that every security in the world must learn to adapt to the changing tactics of terrorists. You've forgotten that a few years ago, hardly a day passed without one suicide bomber blow himself up that we were able to arrest. A few years ago, places of worship were not safe. A few years ago, Boko Haram was in virtually 10 states operating daily. A few years ago, Boko Haram would stroll into Abuja, go to the force headquarters, bomb them, go to United Nations headquarters, kill people, go to the motor park, explode bombs, go to media headquarters. But all that has been contained now. So we will continue to adapt to meet the challenges. We can see now that school children is now their focus, because when children are kidnapped, parents, everybody is very worried. And they do that deliberately. It's deliberately that they know what they are doing when they target children. But at the same time, we can have soldiers in every class.